You know, I always wanted a lot of diamonds, but this is a little much. Hey guys, what's going on? It's LemonLord's here, and welcome to a new series. You can call it a series. I don't know. I just thought, you know what? I've been looking through all my worlds and stuff, and I have a lot of worlds, and some of them have some pretty cool stuff in it. Like, pretty cool for my standards, because like compared to a lot of other Redstoners and stuff, their stuff is way better. But this is just like pretty basic stuff that I've been making. So I actually made giant versions of blocks. This was actually inspired off of a little series that Seth Bling did. If you know who Seth Bling is, Seth Bling did it like a giant blocks thing, or huge blocks, or whatever he called it. But I kind of did that, but I did it differently. Like this mob spawner, I'm pretty sure it's the same as the one he did, except it's actually a little different than what he did. It's the same but different, basically. I'm just gonna like show you through some of these, and if you like these giant blocks and stuff, and you want to see me do some more of it, stuff like this, then I'll try and do that. So without further ado, I'm gonna start doing this. So this is a zombie spawner. So I have it had to be a zombie because, you know, it had to be a zombie spawner because they only have the giant zombie. Could have been a slime spawner, but you know, zombie spawners look cooler. I could have easily done a spinning facing your direction command, but I want to make these as simple as possible so some people that are watching that don't know much about Redstone will understand it better. So this is a simple giant in a minecart and in an obsidian little cage, pixelized pretty much exactly how this is. And yeah, so this guy, when it's dark enough, then this turns, well, it's not dark enough, like, it's dark enough, I think, but, I haven't been in here for a while. I have this lever on to toggle it, so I can automatically keep it on if it's down, and then it will automatically keep the zombies from not spawning, or stop the zombies from spawning. I can't use my words today. But yeah, this is just pretty sloppy redstone. So this repeater feeds into this, which starts this clock up here, so it spawns zombies in every time this clock pulses. And this is just to keep the power rails powered. Then this little redstone line comes up here, it sends the pulse up to here, then it shoots to this dispenser full of zombie eggs. So when it's dark enough, this will turn on and shoot zombie eggs out of that corner. Then the line also goes over here. The reason I separated these is because otherwise it would start up a clock. So I had to keep these lines separate. But then this one goes underneath this little path, sending the pulse back up here to this one, which again has to remain separate. And then, where was I? Over here. Then it also keeps extending down this way to this one. Also must remain separate. All of them need to remain separate. Then finally, this last one will come up over here, right down to here. So now those are all separated at different times too, which is important, so they're all not shooting out at the same time. So I will show you this in action. If I just time set night. Now the zombie should start spawning. This way. It's gonna pulse again soon. I could have had it summoning giants, that would have been even cooler, but you know. So it should shoot some out more again, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the spawner. Yeah, so that's the zombie spawner anyways. Here's this hopper that I made, designed, so as you can see, it's all made out of wool and stuff, but I need to go into game mode 1 for this one. Okay, let's get a stack of stuff. Okay, 64 of beacons, 16 ender pearls, 64 creepers, and 16 snowballs. So that was beacons, ender pearls, creepers, and all that. Oh. You trying to hide in here? There's no hiding from me. Alright, so they should all end up in here somewhere. There. So yeah, they're slowly getting filtered in. I had saplings in there already, so that's not just like a little feature. And the ender pearls, finally. So yeah, all the stuff comes back. And yeah, more ender pearls right here. Yeah. All the stuff gets fed back out of the hopper. And the secret to this one is basically there's all hoppers feeding into each other under this carpet. It's not wool, it's carpet. But I think it looks more like this if it's carpet, because I could just have it all of the stuff, which I can show you what it would look like if I did that. If I just do this. Now I need to plug this hole up. Take some, I don't like granite. Granite looks ugly. So it would pretty much look like that, only the entire way around, and I thought it would just look better if it was like this. I'm pretty sure Seth Bling did one of these too. But yeah. I'll refill this. I'll fill this back up later. This is my comparator. This one, I do not have any of the outputs from the sides. You can just put it on subtraction mode and stuff. You can switch the mode of it. So that turns into subtraction mode there, and you can switch back. So yeah, this one is probably the most complex one that I have built so far. Besides maybe that redstone one, which was just hard more than complex. This one was pretty simple, but like it was simple, but it has a lot of more command blocks than pretty much most of them. So when you switch the mode here, it just does a little T flip-flop, and it's very simple design if you don't know how to do it. Have 2 redstone here, 2 pistons, doesn't matter if they're sticky or not, 2 torches, and a torch right underneath that block. So then it will swap between the 2 pistons, and yeah, does that. And this, I can't check command blocks. Okay, this is just a fill command to fill those coordinates up there with redstone blocks, and then that also send it. If this is turned on, it will fill it with netherrack. So if this is turned off, then it will be in addition mode, and then it will fill this with netherrack. And if it's, or no, if it's on, it will turn this to redstone, and this, like the redstone up there, turns it to subtraction mode, and then when this is turned off, this will turn this on. And then this also pulls the power through here, down to here, up this little thing here, and then over to this, which locks this repeater, but we'll come back to that later. So, then, up here, I have to go back through here and show you this. So, this is where you give it a redstone signal. Oh. If I do that and it's in subtraction mode, this will keep going up and down, pulsing like. And I had to slow it down, otherwise it would cause a lag. So I slowed it down with that repeater. But yeah, that's what this does. So when it does this, then I will show you. When it's powered, it pulls the power through the block down to here and sends it to this command block, which fills this one, and another command block which fills the other torch up there. So it turns on no matter what, and then this just fills it back with netherrack after you turn it off. And then this pulses back through here on an actual comparator up to there and up through here, which brings it solid power. But with this locking this to off mode, like if this was not locked, like okay, if I switch the mode, it's gonna break out here. If I switch the mode, that's gonna unlock, which causes this to pull through and stop this pulsing. If I break this, it will keep pulsing. Once I put it back, it will stop. So that's the most complex one that I have here. And then this one, this diamond block, this is pretty simple. Seth Bling did one of these too. But let me just go into survival mode here. You're a miner, come up to here. What? Oh, it's raining diamonds! I don't know exactly how many diamonds are in here, but there are a lot. Oh man, working with this, I had to do so many kill entity commands. It's not even funny. But yeah, so Yeah, this little diamond ore block, and then I bet you're thinking like, oh man, now you gotta put all that back. What are you doing? Well, if I use my magic sword wand, abracadabra, poof. That was awesome. Then you break it again. It all breaks. Magic. Oh, I thought it turned into a comparator. Magic. So those commands are simple enough. So it's just on a little clock here. A very simple clock. And then this is just test for. So it's testing if the one down there is the same as the one up there. But like this compares it, so if they're the same, this will give off power, which it's doing. So I inverted this with this torch to this fill air destroy. So it destroys everything inside, but I have tile entities false. And I'll show you what it's cloning, by the way. This diamond, oh yeah, this one's gonna break up here when I do this, because they're different. If any of them change, they're different. So I just have a bunch of chests in here full of diamonds. Yeah, so if any of them change, it's gonna break the block above. So yeah, it's pretty simple, so yeah, like I said, it's that one to see, or no, test that one to see if it's the same as that one, and if it isn't right now, like it's not the same, so it's powered off. This is not turned on, so this torch is turned back on, which destroys it. But then when I hit this button, as you can see, this torch turned back off, that turned on, and now it's ready to work again. So when I break it, it will disappear. And that's pretty much the simple gist of it. Hold on. I could have just done it where it killed all the diamonds, but that's no fun. Anyways. And one more time. Once more. And we're good. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, push of a button. It just comes back. Now this here is a sapling. If you couldn't tell, it's a sapling. Not in any way modeled the same as a regular sapling. This, wait, was it, what's the difference? Oh yeah, this one, this shoot goes to the redstone. It's the exact same thing as the diamond. It tests this to see if it changed, because this doesn't grow. I was dumb where you throw bone meal at it, and then it will turn into a giant tree, but that would take way too much cloning, or way too much filling. So, here's the little sapling dude. This is the original. I don't know what this is for. But yeah, saplings right here. Where's my way up here, you elf? Yeah, so this sapling, as you can probably expect, come on here. Wow, you get so much wood, so many saplings. Wow, that's amazing. But the one problem is I could have made this so it was exact, but the one problem it has, if anything changes around it, then it's gonna break. So yeah, like even like the simplest updates, like bone mealing, boom, all falling down. So yeah, this little dude, a little faulty, but I could very easily change it to that. It would just take in like 30 of those clocks down there, so I wouldn't want to do that. And now here, one of my personal favorites, pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I love it. I love it ever so. So yeah, it looks like a. Now I know what you're thinking. What could it possibly do? It's just a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, well, or it's just a pumpkin with a face. Yeah, well, you know what happens when you put a torch in a pumpkin? Boom. I thought it wasn't gonna work for a second. Yeah, and you can't change it back because that's not a feature, but you can always click that button and change it back. There's a lot of lag, but and it gives you a new torch. Like say you're in survival mode. So this is like a way to get it back. So put that there. Wait for it. It turns into this. But then when you push it button, it will turn back and give you a new torch. So then it's not like you lost anything. And this one is even simpler. Dang, you can't access that. Okay. Test for the stuff down there. And then this time, if it is the same, it will activate. Because this one here... Wait. Hold on. This one here is the clone. This one is the thing. So I could have actually easily fixed that a sapling up there with this. So if it is the same, so if that torch is there, then it will turn into that. So I had to make 3 pumpkins. I just cloned this one and then redid it with the lamps and stuff. And now, finally, last but not least, I really got to fill in this hole here. Last but not least, the redstone and lever. So this is 2 redstone dust and a lever. This is the lever turned off, then when I click this, it turns on. Click it, turns off. Yeah, it kind of flips back and forth because of the stuff that I have inside of it. Because this, there's a problem with the system because I could easily fix this by just cloning the button with it, but this button stays powered, so it powers it for enough time, but it still changes, so I'm not going to mess with it. But yeah, redstone's actually inside the lever. So yeah, it's just a set block stone and set block redstone because I couldn't tie everything in there. So the redstone is here. So when it's in the on state, I think it's this, and then when it's in the off state, it turns into this. So basically, what this does is it clones the lever. Wait, it clones. Yeah, it clones the lever. Clones the redstone. Wait. This one fills it with air. Oh yeah, because otherwise the little part that's right here, because it only clones, like, this one will only clone this little square here, this rectangle, and then this handle will be left behind. So I clone the handle separately. That's what I did wrong. Or that's what I did. I didn't do it wrong, I did it perfectly right. Anyways, yeah, that's the giant blocks that I have built in my Minecraft adventures. If you'd like to see more of these, then please do let me know. If you want to, like, see me, like, build some of these, maybe? I don't know. And give suggestions of what you want to see. Most importantly, what blocks do you want to see me have built? Because I'm kind of running low on ideas. And I'm trying to make these very simple as possible, with the very fewest commands I can think of. So, like, don't say something that would be, like, super duper complex. I mean, I could probably do it, but it would just... Because I want these to understand everybody. And some of this stuff, some people might not understand. So, I'm just trying to keep it simple. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video I made here. And please do subscribe if you haven't already, because I need as much as I can. Share these videos if you like them too. I mean, if you want to share these videos, you can, because I am not going to stop you. I will not stop you. Just don't take credit because they're mine. Okay. Anyways.